Prime Minister Narendra Modi also discussed the freedom of navigation in the Indo-Pacific with his Canadian counterpart Justin Trudeau, as we've been taking you through the key takeaways from that meeting which took place earlier in the day. One of those issues discussed, of course, was Maldives. The two countries also talking about sharing common ground and common thoughts on the issue of Maldives. The Prime Minister also discussed the unfolding situation there, where President Abdullah Yameen has extended the state of emergency. Remember, there's been widespread criticism for the handling of that crisis by President Yameen.
मैंने क्षेत्रीय एवं वैश्विक स्थिति पर अपने विचारों का आदान प्रदान किया। अफगानिस्तान की स्थिति पर विस्तार से चर्चा हुई। अफगानिस्तान की सरकार और वहां की जनता को सीमा पार आतंकवाद की चुनौतियों से निपटने और एक शांतिपूर्ण, सुरक्षित, समृद्ध और लोकतांत्रिक अफगानिस्तान के निर्माण में उनके प्रयासों में सहयोग करने की आवश्यकता स्पष्ट है। इंडो पैसिफिक में समुद्री परिवहन की स्वतंत्रता, उत्तर कोरिया से जुड़ी प्रोलिफरेशन की कड़ियों के खतरे और मालदीव में लोकतांत्रिक संस्थानों की स्वतंत्रता की बहाली पर हमारे विचारों में समानता है।
Let's get in further perspectives from WION's Senior Foreign Editor Padma Rao joining us from the newsroom for more on this. Padma, India and Canada finding common ground on the sensitive issue of Maldives, where the chaos has only been escalating. Your thoughts?
Well, certainly there seems to be a lot of synergy on terrorism-related issues, on democracy-related issues, and it is, it was gratifying to see the Prime Minister of India also finally say something about the Maldives, because India has, remained relatively silent on the Maldives till in the past few days. Having said that, Molly, I think the understanding and the constitutional understanding of democracy in Canada is quite different to ours. Also, let's not forget that if among the two countries, the one that has always been or has been the primary victim of terrorism and continues to be is India. Canada itself is involved in anti-terror wars in other countries, but it has not been the victim of terrorism, cross-border terrorism like India has on its own soil. And as far as the Maldives go, again, there is a dictator in place, and India will be expected as the regional power to do more than it has done so far. And of course, putting boots on the ground is out of the question. There is another, big power lurking around the Indian Ocean, that is China. It's a competitor, it's an economic competitor, it's a military competitor, it's a geostrategic competitor. So India will have to do better than that. And I think that the next step we may see from India, and I certainly think Canada will be following a similar route, is to impose very tough sanctions on the current regime in the Maldives, and to ensure that any kind of bilateral cooperation between the Maldives and India, and in this case Canada and India as well, is reduced to the minimum and to the extent that the President feels the heat.
All right, we're going to leave it there for the moment. Padma Rao getting us more details on that developing story. We're going to leave it there for the moment.